Mimi mmesikia watu wakisema hapa kuna corruption kule bunge. Apostle, ninajua kuna wabunge wametoa hapa sadaka watakupea. I want to add my own money, 100,000, for you to buy this. Nataka hizi vitambaa ununue ile inatoshana na 100,000 na kupea leo. 349 ulete kule bungeni. 67 upeleke kule Senate. 300 upeleke kule judiciary. Amen.
Amen.
Alafu Apostle ununue 10,000 upeleke pale State House.
Young leaders from within the ODM are starting to smell the coffee that they don't have a future with Raila Amolo Odinga. And it's right. Raila Amolo Odinga is 82 years. In a most unlikely event, he makes it to 2027. He has shown chances of not having a more possible chance of stabbing to the president. Even if he runs, he will be a weaker Raila. And even the base government is making him weaker. It's the reasons why every chance he gets to enter government to eat something, he will enter. So leaders are understanding this. Among the leaders is David Ochieng and Karibu AMISI. Today, Karibu AMISI came out to say that they are fighting William Ruto's government. The same government the ODM is supporting. In fact, Karibu AMISI said that he has bought handkerchiefs from the pastor so that they can be taken to Parliament, Senate, and State House to fight corruption. We all know pastors sell these products to get money, that they are magical, they can wipe up something. But I don't want to look at the handkerchief itself. I want to look at the act of Karibu AMISI buying a handkerchief so that it can be used in State House. In fact, Karibu AMISI said these statements.
Mtu mwana Israeli alikuwa ameogopa akasema hawa watu ni wakubwa, wako na mili kubwa kubwa, wako majitu miraba minne hatutawaweza. And all the Israelites wakaogopa. It took the audacity of Caleb and Joshua. Na wakawaambia hata kama ni wazito tutawanyorosha. Na huyo Caleb wako kwa hii timu bwana. Hiyo Caleb wa Biblia yako kwa hii timu, my friend. Bwana Yesu asifiwe.
Amen.
Hii ni mambo ya Biblia hutawezana nayo. It was written many ages ago, and it is now happening in Kenya. We want to release the people of Kenya out of the hands of Pharaoh. Na tuko tayari. Muko tayari? Mimi mmesikia watu wakisema hapa kuna corruption kule bunge. Apostle, ninajua kuna wabunge wametoa hapa sadaka watakupea. I want to add my own money, 100,000, for you to buy this. Nataka hizi vitambaa ununue ile inatoshana na 100,000 na kupea leo. 349 ulete kule bungeni. 67 upeleke kule Senate. 300 upeleke kule judiciary. Amen. Alafu Apostle ununue 10,000 upeleke pale State House. Because hii mambo imetushinda, tunarudisha Mwenyezi Mungu. Hii mambo ya corruption, we are returning it on the altar of God. Wakuje bule bunge kwa sababu hatujui. Kila mtu anasema huyu ndio mwizi, ule mwizi zaidi anasema huyu ndio mwizi. Wamechanganya. We don't know who is who. Na sisi tunatafuta ule mtu atupera. Tunasema Apostle, we have a towel of corruption that has been built in this country. Na hiyo towel, we want to know who is the contractor, who is the architect, who is the plumber, and who is the chief engineer, who is the quantity surveyor, and who is the mechanical engineer.
That is Karibu AMISI. So you clearly see these leaders are also finding a future for themselves. They are fighting for political space, because in politics, space is fought for, space is not given. In this world, everything is fought for, nothing is given for free. And if these leaders come out to oppose their leader, it shows you that they are ready to find the future. Most especially those from within the ODM. Those from within in the UDN, from the Rift Valley, they have to stand with RUTO. And even if it means falling with him. But those from within the ODM, and they are right, you cannot take them into a government that is failing. Because you are Raila Amolo Odinga, because you are an old leader. So they must fight back. Even when Gachagua decided to go to Trans Nzoia, Karibu AMISI was among the people who spoke in Israeli. So you clearly see that they are fighting hard to get space. Another leader like David Ochieng, I may not be surprised that David Ochieng can become a kingpin of the Luo nation, because he has fought for space. Even in parliament, he is on his own political party. He's among the MPs who made it from the Nyanza without the ODM. He came out in parliament and told them that the broad-based government is a mistake. He reminded them when they had the handshake. In fact, he said these statements.
I've been here long enough to know that every time we've had a bipartisan initiative, this house suffers. I remember in the 11th parliament, when the president and Raila came together that time on IBC, we were brought here one afternoon. We were told, pass these bills, no removal of a comma, no full stop being removed. When BBI came, the same thing. Now we have this opportunity, and I thought this would be used to bring the country together and fight these ills together. Corruption has been pointed out as the biggest ill we've had. And all those initiatives, the one of Uhuru and Raila, the one now, corruption was at the forefront to be fought. But it disheartens me, Mr. Speaker, for the president to come before members of parliament and tell us that he knows that a governor gave people money. He knows that an MP was given money. And those governors and those MPs are not arrested. What does he want us to do? Are we police? If you're the president and you know those who are stealing, why don't you arrest them? Why do you come to tell us? What do I have to do with it? You are the president. You are saying you want to fight corruption. And you know those who are stealing. What are you waiting for? Is it our business? Everyone should carry out their functions. This president gave us a finance bill. That was very unpopular. We passed it for him. This president gave us a housing levy. Very unpopular. We passed it for him. This president has asked us to pass SHA. We sat here until 10 p.m. Passed it for him. What have we done for him? What has this parliament not done for president that he now has to come and bastardize us? What? Let him do his job. And why he's also involved in corruption, we'll follow him. You can't come and name everyone else be corrupt as if yourself you're very clean. It doesn't work like that. We have one country. We must all protect this country. We won't allow. We are not begging for CDF. We don't use CDF money ourselves. We're not begging for CDF to be kept. Senate should not beg to carry out its functions. It is not the job of Raila to tell us what the law says. It can't be. This house must take back seriously going forward. And if there's a PS or a minister stealing money, let us deal with them. But we can't allow people to come and start reading for us Riot Act as if themselves they are very clean. This parliament must reclaim its place in history.
Give him 30 seconds.
So, Speaker, I was very happy yesterday with our leadership. Because you cannot go before governors, abuse us, insult us, then call us. Instead of telling us why you called us, you start lecturing us on matters that you should deal with personally. So, Speaker, I want to request for leaders today, leadership of parliament. Let's deal with the issue the president has raised, but let's not be beggars. CDF, we must sit here as members of parliament, make sure that CDF is entered in the constitution. We can't allow people who don't sit in parliament to control what we do in this parliament, Mr. Speaker. It's wrong, and we must deal with it.
Thank you. Your time.
That is David Ochieng. So they are fighting for space. Many leaders like Sifuna, Babu Wino, and others, they are realizing that it's now or never. The reason as to why Raila Amolo Odinga and others are great leaders is because they fought for space at a time when Mark Jano Amala was there. Okay, Jaramogi Odinga was there. They fought for space. Young leaders must learn that the credibility of a leader is built now. Space is fought now, for now, and they are doing a great job. So for me, even the ODM must understand that Raila made a mistake. Although in ODM they say what Baba says is right, but it cannot be right on a government that is failing, which the government that wants to get us a second step to the presidency. Yet even ODM was made to take the presidency. One of the biggest loss in the Kenyan politics is when Raila Amolo Odinga is going off the political stage without getting the presidency. And we all know political parties are built on strong individuals. The day Raila Amolo Odinga will leave the politics of the nation is the day ODM will cease to be in existence. That is the nature of the Kenyan politics. The reason why ODM has remained strong is because Raila has failed to get the presidency. Jubilee is no longer there. KANU is no longer there. Democratic Party is no longer there. Okay, they are there, but a political party that has ever been in power, having 2-3 members of parliament, is as good as not being there. So after Raila Amolo Odinga is gone, ODM may remain there, but it may be having 1-2-3 members of parliament. So that is a loss. So a political party that has been in existence for a long period of time, supporting a failing state was a mistake. And that's why these younger leaders are coming out hard. Of course, that's my opinion. Remain yours truly, the Kenyan Kabuye. Have a good day. I'll see you on another one. Peace. Good day. I'll see you on another one. Peace.